I want everyone to stop for a moment, whatever you're doing, um, and just really just think with me here, right? Take a walk with me and really understand this. Name me an artist that's been dominant for the last decade or two. Who's like the first person that comes up? Because genuinely, if Drake doesn't come up to you within the second person, I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know music at all. And I'm not saying that there's not other artists that may or may not be better. I'm not saying there's other people who, are definitely better than Drake. But Mr. Aubrey Graham here, he's been everyone's childhood. He's been in everyone's, what I'm saying, like teenage years. He's solidified himself as one of these greatest artists that we've ever seen. And yes, he is not a rapper. He is an artiste, okay? There's a difference. This man, yes, he be rapping. He makes better songs singing, in my opinion, than actually rapping anything in his life. So he is an artist. He is like The Weeknd, where he could kind of do his little thing, but he at the end of the day, he's here to make songs. And today, I'm talking about his second studio album, Take Care, which is honestly the masterpiece of masterpieces. I've never ever have met or what I'm saying, talk to a person who's never heard of Take Care, or at least a couple songs from Take Care. Take Care is one of the biggest and honestly a start of a generational run when it comes to Drake. And to add to context to anyone who may or may not have heard it, which should be no one, Take Care was back in 2011, and this is back when like Young Money was a thing, and I don't care what nobody said. Like Young Money kind of ruled the game. Like you had people like Nicki Minaj, you had Lil Wayne. Come on, you got Gutta Gutta. Come on, there's just talent everywhere, and Drake, being Drake, has to, what I'm saying, create a project that had to resonate with not just the rappers and whatever, or resonate with a certain group of people. Nah, he had to make an album that could be sung by white girls and the coldest of thugs, all like, and it's amazing. It's amazing song selections. It's amazing melodies that brought us to this point. And I just want to let you guys know that Take Care is the album. I don't care. If I had to listen to 3 albums for the rest of my life, stranded on an island, Take Care is definitely one of them. It has everything you really need, from heartbreak to being lit to everything. He is the ultimate album when it comes to just, if you don't know what to play, without a fail, you could play something from Take Care and people will enjoy it for sure. The first song that I'm reviewing is Shot For Me, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is the best, pettiest song I've ever heard in my life, and this is why I love Drake so much. This man appeals to the men that want to be petty, and that's the same boat I'm on. This is amazing. This what this man said. This man said, Alicia, Katia, I know you're gonna hear this. I'm the man. Yeah, I said it. Bitch, I'm the man. Don't you forget it. Come on now, that man is sitting here talking about how these bitches fumbled him. Now imagine that. Imagine you was one of the girls that were dating Aubrey back in the days, right? And you ain't shit, da da da. You ain't nothing. You a Nickelodeon kid, whatever. Leave him, and then he goes around fucking releasing this album, and then boom, now your ass looking stupid. And that's why you have to take a shot for him. And this is amazing. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This man is making being petty, you know what I'm saying? It's a sad song in a way. Whatever, the melody is sad, it's very melancholy. Whatever the fuck how you say it, melancholy. I don't know how to say that word, but it's very much a a chiller side. But it's one of those songs where, bro, it hits at a different level, especially if you've ever gone through some shit that he's gone through where, what I'm saying, you was with a girl and, what I'm saying, you try to do everything to be with this girl and she just, what I'm saying, things don't work out. And the beauty of this song is that he's upgraded. He's done so well for himself. But, what I'm saying, you can't just go around flashing, $100 bill in that bitch, even though you want to. Even though parts of us want to slap bitches in the face with their money, we can't be doing that. But you know what? Just know, he's in the speakers. He's you know what I'm saying? Like everything that you do now, I did that for you. And that's, what I'm saying, that's the beauty of it. The pettiness does not stop with this man. This man will sit here and drink his margaritas or whatever the hell he be drinking when he gambles. He be getting his hair braided and whatnot. But he gonna sit here and he gonna play the petty games. No one's as petty as Aubrey here. And this shows it. He said, take a shot from me. Because guess what? You won't remember me no matter what. And that's what it is. The next song I'm talking about is Crew Love. And all I'm saying is that this song is what happens to men when you get a little bit of money or you get a little fame. And we all know what happens when, you get a little something in your pockets. Because they come flocking. You know what I'm saying? Just like them birds. You bring out some bread and you next thing you know, you have a New York City pigeon gang right on your side like that. And not to be a Travis Hunter. Okay, let me stop. But all seriousness, Crew Love is I would say more of an upbeat song, you know what I'm saying? I think The Weeknd did an amazing job being a feature of the song. And it just highlights the overall like dangers of getting money. Cause think about it this way, like whole time you ain't really fuck with me when I was broke. But next thing you know, I get a little bit of money. Now you up in my case, talking about something. Oh, I know you since way back then. And it really does serve you a lesson. I mean, people have been saying this for years in different songs, different forms of media. And it's just the same thing. You get a little bit of money, you get, what I'm saying, this and that. And next thing you know, people start showing up more than you ever think. And honestly, the song is about women, but this song applies to anybody. Honestly, because once you get big or once you, what I'm saying, this and that, guess what? Okay, now people want this. Now all of a sudden we all have issues, right? And now all of a sudden I need this. We need help with this. And it's kind of crazy how once, what I'm saying, when you get to that certain type of tax bracket, that these are like apparent issues that no one says anything. I mean, I think Baker Mayfield is suing his brother and his father for taking money to the investment company or whatnot, which is crazy. You can't even trust family with this shit. And so it serves as a reminder, but also like a warning, like, bro, like just because you got what is, what I'm saying, just because you're popping, you got going on, doesn't mean you don't got issues. And this is one of the things, right? Like, because your bread is a little, what I'm saying, stacked to the top, people want to make sandwiches now. So give it take. Crew Love, I feel like it's a very fun song. It's sung well, what I'm saying, the melody's there, it flows well too. And sadly, this is the only song you would ever hear with, The Weeknd and Drake, I think, in a while, honestly, because guess what? The Weeknd want to get a big old head and think he better than Drake. And then, and if you know anything, Drake runs Toronto, so don't even try to run him out. So yeah. Alright. And don't get the album twisted. Yes, I've talked to, I talked about a few songs, and yeah, you could say kind of, they were sad in a bit. This song got, what I'm saying, club bangers too. And the motto The Motto is one of the biggest club hits you have ever heard. I swear to you, I think I've known like a handful of people who know like the Motto word to word, and I can't say I'm one of them because that's just that's too much. But the Motto is a fun song, you know what I'm saying? I think I don't wanna say it, but I think YOLO got big. You know what I'm saying? The whole idea of YOLO this, YOLO that, you only live once, whatever, really got big because of the Motto. And it became kind of like a lifestyle or like a movement for people, you know what I'm saying? To live life up, do what you wanna do. And it's got what you need. Like it got money, it got bitches, they got, you know what I'm saying, ski, water gun. Come on, that's the most creative line Lil Wayne has ever said out of his mouth. So I'm just saying the Motto is just very much a fun, bouncy song. There's nothing really much thinking about it. There's not like really any hidden meanings. Just kind of, you know what I'm saying, get your money shit. You only live once. So you might as well, enjoy it, whatever. And, you know what I'm saying, Drake and Lil Wayne, he does do little things. You know what I'm saying? They do their things. And this is something that people don't really talk about. Their two dynamic is it just it goes together. Especially back in the Young Money era, I'll say like Drake definitely picked up a lot of things on on what Lil Wayne has done, and they kind of you know what I'm saying they built a long lasting career with each other, and so I'll just say I feel like Lil Wayne is one of those artists that gets slept on now because we forget how good he was. And let me tell you something. I might do a Lil Wayne album in the future to remind people, but him and Drake, yeah, they were one of the best duos. Probably one of the most underrated duos when it came to that. Not that time, but now, definitely for sure. They make bangers, and I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? The Motto, come on now, like YOLO, like who doesn't know that? And yeah, and I had to say the best song for last. We're talking about the ultimate. We're talking about the magnum opus. We are talking about the Sad Boy Hour, the anthem, the light skin anthem, the I sit at the club and I drink by myself anthem itself. Marvin's Room. And oh boy, let me tell you something. I've had stories with this song. First of all, come on now. Imagine being that girl in that voice recording and your ass get put in a fucking song. That's it. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. And I just think just that added fact and that feature, it brings it together. Come on, like I don't know. I've definitely sat down, not at a club, but definitely sat down with myself, looking like Drake in that album, and thinking about the shit I've done and the shit that I fucked up on, and it's one of those things where, bro, it's gonna remind you about the hurt. And one thing that I've done in life, and to let you guys know, I've done a lot of shit. But one of the things that I do in life is definitely not remind myself or just self-inflict myself with pain, but in a way kind of just revisit and review things. So you know what I'm saying? You could learn from your mistakes. You could learn from what you've done. You know, I don't know how many times I've gone drunk. I've gone, you know what I'm saying, a little under the influence with this song playing in the background. It just hits every time because we all experience this. I know every single guy has experienced what Drake has felt in this song. I know. I just don't lie to me because I know when you're lying, guys. And I'm telling you this right now, this shit just hits. And if you're saying, nah, this shit's ass, it's sad, and blah, blah, blah. Best believe you play this in a car ride, you hear the, are you drunk right now? Head ass. I bet your ass gonna sing it word for word. What? He said, I'm just saying you could do better. Tell me, have you heard that lately? And that shit gonna hit the soul every single time. They gonna hit the spot every single time. Bro, I'm telling you, it's a learning experience. It's you know what I'm saying? It's what we all have to go through. It's everything that, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. And this song, I'm telling you, I'll say you this right now, this song is more of a healthy way to let your sadness out, more of a healthy way to let, angers out. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be drunk texting bitches or drunk calling bitches. Cause that shit don't work. And how I know? I've tried it. So don't be doing that shit. Cause that's crazy. That's wicked work right there. And let's not do that. So, but again, this song, to go back, you know what I'm saying, it just encapsulates that feeling of not heartbreak, but knowing that there's no going back. This, you know what I'm saying, losing something and knowing that it will never come back to you. It's just, this man definitely was in the booth just crying his eyes out. I don't care. He was sitting down crying his eyes out. Why do you think that's his album cover? That was him. Come on now. And Marvin's Room is the album. I don't care. Like, that is the highlight for the album for me. And in terms of like Drake songs, Marvin's Room is just top tier. And I don't know what to say about it. Like, it's just all the things that you go through and whatnot. Marvin's Room is gonna be there for you. Just know that. So anyone who's going through heartbreak, or anyone who's experienced heartbreak, or who's still sad about it, just listen to the song by yourself in a room. Let it out. Let it out. It's alright. It's gonna be okay. Here's a tissue for you, my guy. And that's it. Take care. I don't know what to say. Anything else? Honestly, I just gave it all its flowers. And just Take Care is one of the songs where you just look back, and it kind of speaks for like an era of music in a way, where you remember a lot of things that happened during that era. I wouldn't say you remember exactly everything. Like, it's not like you could pinpoint a lot of things, but for sure, Take Care is one of those albums where you remember where you were in a way, in a sense of, when this album came out. And Take Care is absolutely like a great listen to today, especially with all the, that weirdo stuff that Drake is, facing nowadays. Take Care is a refresher. It reminds you of why Drake has been relevant for so many years. And we're talking about, this is like a start of a generational run when it comes to Drake. Like, do you know the next few albums that'll come after Take Care? Like, it doesn't get better of a run than this. And like, even that 3 album run of Take Care to Nothing Was the Same to like, what was his other? I even forgot. But fuck it, like, it's just all that, like, you can't, Views, that's what it was. But all that, you can't take away from the greatness of what this man has done. And we look at Drake as an artist, like, that man's huge. Like, there's a reason why he's been on Spotify's top number 1 for years and years. And like, he just got dethroned by Taylor Swift this year. Like, it took a superstar like Taylor Swift to dethrone Drake on Spotify. And it speaks numbers, bro. Like, Take Care, absolutely one of the best albums of our, like, the last decade or so. So, hey man, take it as it is, but bro, I'm just saying, you do better.